It wasn't explained to me. Hunter wasn't about to explain the call to me. And to be fair, I was just trying to defuse the situation. As I looked at the replay, he missed the call. And this might be the first time I've ever said that, it was an egregious miscall. Their job's hard. That changed the game. When you're playing baseball and you are an infielder on the move trying to field a ball coming to you and you have an oncoming base runner, you still have to secure the baseball, know that the runner is still coming towards third base, and then you got to put a tag. It's a tag play. And so as I saw the replay, Miggy fielded the baseball about a foot in front of the bag, 2 feet in front of the bag, and did give Bohm a lane because his legs were spread wide with the glove making the tag. And so the spirit of the rule was to deter infielders from blocking the bag, not giving a base runner a lane or a spot towards a bat and potentially hurting the base runner. And so this play, again, he's on the move, he fields the ball, his legs are spread wide, so the lane is in between his legs, and he makes a tag. And so with that, again, it's fast, it needs to be reviewable. That play changed the complexion of the game, and he got it wrong. That's just a fact. And again, like I said, umpiring is hard, they do a great job. Tonight, that play affected the game.
Is any part of that play reviewable?
No, it's not reviewable. Should be.
Interference at home plate.
Interference at home plate, the slide rule if he doesn't stay on the bag, reviewable, but that play is not reviewable. Should be reviewable.
Would it have been reviewable if they called him out and then checked it, or is it just not reviewable?
No, that would have been no, you can't review that play, either way.
Were you surprised that he didn't even engage with you when you went out?
No, because it's like there's certain things you just can't go out and argue, check swings, a ball, things like that. So that's kind of the rule, and I respect that. I didn't try to get an explanation. I was defending my player, trying to make sure Miggy was going to stay in the game, and I didn't ask one time, the rule interpretation. I know the interpretation, but again, he missed the call, and it changed the game. And again, Hunter's a great umpire, but in this case, we have a 4-3 game. We have a guy at first base, and I like our chances.
The crew chief was pretty adamant that, based on MLB's interpretation of the rule, that fielder like McGovern needs to have the ball in hand before he's going to get in the lane of a base runner. I guess I'm just curious, with fielders moving around all the time when they do buck coverage and stuff like that, are you worried about how?
Oh, then it's that would be an impossibility. When guys are on the move, guys are moving around, out of position, trying to make a tag play, and to say that they have to have the ball. We're still playing baseball, and you have to let some of the greatest athletes in the world make plays. And again, the rule was to deter guys from blocking the bag to potentially harm a base runner that's going in head first. That's the rule. That's the genesis of the rule. And on a tag play, again, we can look at it, Miggy's legs are spread wide once he secured the base, so there is a lane. If he was there in time, the ball beat him, there was a lane, he doesn't know where the runner is going to be sliding. He's trying to secure baseball to then turn and make a tag. That's it. It's a baseball play. And so for me, I don't want to keep going on. It was very unfortunate, and it determined the outcome of tonight's game, in my opinion. And I've never said one play is the result of a game, but this play right here changed the outcome of tonight's game.
Is that just because of how much it changed the complexion of that inning?
Absolutely. You have a man on first base with one out, and I like my chance with Joe coming in and getting that part of the order. Yeah.
What's disappointing, though, is it that on the field they didn't absorb it and things kind of fell apart?
Very, very unfortunate. We can't walk Castellanos on 4 pitches. We can't walk Rojas to get Schwarber. Can't do it. Can't do it.
Does that feel like a recurring problem for Joe? It's just kind of the.
It's inconsistencies, you know, and he's just very talented, and that just can't happen. We're well in the ball game right there, and you know he's in the game to kind of limit the damage, and that just can't happen, and he knows that, and you know those are 2 very bad walks.
In Gavinstone, did you find that outside of maybe the traffic in that 5th inning, just today for tonight was a performance that was at least moving him in the right direction?
Gavin was fine. There's still command that he's got to clean up. I thought the sequencing was better, but you know they weren't offering at the changeup. That's telling me that it was a ball out of hand, off the plate. He wasn't striking his fastball. He was working behind a little bit. I thought Austin did a good job of managing and mixing to get some soft contact in there. He's got to get more than 18 hitters out. You know, so you try to give him some rope and try to kind of shorten the game. Try to save Vesey a little bit with Trey behind Schwarber. So yeah, I mean you get behind a Schwarber and that's what's going to happen too. So. Yeah, there's just a lot to unpack, but you know, on the baseball side of it, for us, we gotta be better. But you know, they took advantage, and you know, we couldn't contain Schwarber tonight. He was a one-man wrecking crew.
Dave, obviously, kind of today, got a year. The division leads to close since April. Is it as simple as getting guys back and getting healthier, or kind of something to change?
I think part of it is getting guys back. That's one part of it. You know, I think for us, as you know, my first time watching from my office, it's you know, we set a bar here where you got to play good, you know, to play for us. And so we're in a pennant race, and the bar for performance has got to be high for us. And so we got to get these guys back, and the best guy's going to play. And that's just the way it goes.
All around tonight, you guys have been going up and down for a little while now. Did this kind of feel like a peak of frustration just with the way that game played out and everything that happened out there?
Yes, yeah. We had this guy on the ropes, and he stayed in longer than he should have. And we left the door open. They took advantage of it to their credit, and we lost the series to a good team. And it's really frustrating. Yeah, this is a frustrating one.
Would you make it the Castellanos Grove?
No, I mean I got no problem with it. It's baseball. Guys got to play baseball. So it's baseball. Thanks, guys.